This video is going to go over how to crop an image into a certain shape. For instance, a circle. Like the Leica appliance repair employee photos are all in this same size circle with this small blue border around it. So we have the file in Leica Appliance Repair's Google Drive folder as a PSD Photoshop file. So you can just open that, and these three layers are already there. So anytime somebody asks you to create an employee image to put on the website for them, this file is already there. All you do is pop in the photo and save it, and you're done. After we go through this, I'll show you how to create this from scratch. Okay, so say you're going to, Leica Appliance has a new employee. Let's say it's this cat, and we need to put it in this circle. You're going to open your PSD file here. You're going to get your new employee photo. You're going to click and drag it and drop it right there, wherever. You can size it about to where you think you're going to need it and hit enter. And you can see it's the top layer, so it's covering up everything. What you want to do is put this new image under the current image of this guy. So you're going to click and drag it till it goes under Alex. All right, now we can't see the cat, we only see Alex, but that's fine. What we're going to do is delete Alex, and that will show the cat here, and then we'll be good. You can see that beside Alex there's this little arrow that's indicating that there's a clipping mask. So it's saying that this photo of Alex, as well as the photo of the cat, since it has the arrow as well, have a clipping mask to whatever layer is below it, which is this red circle. So this photo is clipped into the shape of this circle. All right, so we're going to delete Alex since we don't need him, and you can see we have our cat. So, all right, his ears are cut off, so we want to adjust him a little bit, so we're going to free transform. We're going to click on the cat picture and do Control T on the keyboard. We get our sizing box, and now we can size it to exactly how we want it. You can see if I size it smaller than this circle, you see the red of this circle behind it because that's what's back there in the back. So I don't want to see any of that, so I'm going to bring it there and hit enter. Okay, that looks good. Now you just Control Shift and S to save. Make sure you save it as a PNG so that it has a clear background, and you're all done with that part. So that's if you do it from this template for Leica Appliance Repair. If you want to do that from scratch, you're going to open a new document. You'll need to know about what size you want it and create that. I believe this one was 600 by 600 that I made, a nice square. So let's say we want to put the picture of this cat and we want to crop it into a triangle, and we want the triangle to have a red border around it. What you're going to do is go over here to the shape tool, pick your polygon or circle or square, whatever shape you want to use, and we're going to draw our shape. Okay, good enough. And you can see it has a red border already of 1 pixel. I want the border to be pretty visible, so let's go ahead and do 5. Now, in order to do this, you want it to initially you want it to have a fill and a stroke. So fill, we'll just do red. You could do whatever color because you're not going to see the fill. You're only going to see the stroke. Okay. Now we're going to take our move tool and drag it to where we want. That looks a little small, so I'm going to free transform. Make him a little bigger so he fills up the size that we need. Nudge him down with the arrows. He's not perfectly flat, but that's okay. We're going to hit enter. So now this is going to be our guide for our clipping mask. Then we're going to bring our photo that we want, drag it, and drop it on top. You don't even have to size it yet. You can just hit enter. Now we are going to right-click on the top image that we want to crop, basically. And you can see all these options come up for different things we can do. What we want to do is create a clipping mask. So we're going to clip this image of the cat into the shape of whatever's below it, which is this triangle. So we're going to do create clipping mask, and you can see it cuts off anything that's outside of that triangle, basically. But clearly we don't want it like this. We want the cat to fill up this triangle. So we're just going to select him, free transform, Control T, and size him. And there you go. We can see we have our cat in our triangle. We can move him around if we want, if we only want half of his face. If we like that, that's cool. Now, if we didn't want there to be an outline around it, we can come and we can edit this. We click on this layer, and you see up here is where that stroke was. Well, it's not there anymore. So all you have to do is click the pen tool or hit P on the keyboard, and you can see our options come back up for our triangle. So let's say we want the stroke to be a different color. We can do that, or we can use this to match the color of his eyes. Say OK. Say we want the stroke to be really big. You can change to 15 or whatever, and it changes it. You have all these different stroke options. Say we don't want there to be any outline. We just want the cat picture in a triangle. You can take off the stroke, and it's gone. You just need that fill in there so it knows where its limits are of what you want it to fill. And you just save it as your PNG, and you're all done.